We are sitting in a ZR Acoustics studio, and I understand you've played a few times live in a ZR Acoustics studio. So what was that first time like?
Almost surreal.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, you can really feel the difference when you step into the space as opposed to even, going outside of it a ways. And to, any of the weird extra sounds that might happen or interfere are just not there. So, it's a very clean environment, and you can really just, and it's also not dead sounding. That's another thing that I love about it, because sometimes when you walk into a soundproofed space of some sorts, then it's kind of weird. Yeah, there's no, and especially with an instrument like this, it's got so much life to it. So that was really cool to me, where it just felt natural, but, without any weird pings or other, frequencies that are, in different rooms, and you always have something that's kind of a little uneven.
So you've played at ZR Live a few different times. Were you playing by yourself or with a band, like the Translucent Ham Sandwich?
Right, which would probably be pretty hard to fit in this space, though maybe possible.
Yeah.
It's a large ensemble. But yeah, the first time that I played at ZR Live, I was solo. And so I used both the hand pans and then the hand pan and looping setup. We did the events in the same room, which you probably can't tell on camera, but it's actually quite a large space in here with really high ceilings. So without any treatment, then there would be a lot of stuff happening acoustically. So they had a sort of half circle of ZR screens set up around the performance space, and then there was room for probably 30 people to be in the audience there. And and actually, as I started playing a very soft hand pan solo, my cell phone rang. I totally forgot about this, but there was, that moment of everyone in the audience being like,
whose phone is that?
Who is that? Like, everyone's looking around, like, where's the buzzing coming from? And I just stopped and I was like, it's me.
But it's okay that it's you, because if you were in the audience, then you're in big trouble. But since you're performing, you can do whatever you want.
Kind of made it more forgivable. Everyone had a good laugh. So yeah, then, I mean, to be able to play in this kind of a space, and especially the handpan is a really, really quiet instrument. And there's a lot of intricacy to it. I mean, it's actually one of the challenges that I've had putting this in new genres of music is like, how do you mic this on stage without it? It's simultaneously really quiet, and it's also kind of like a grand piano, because it has so many overtones to it. It's such a rich sound when you get the whole, and the whole thing really rings out. So to be able to perform that and have this room full of people be able to appreciate the whole sound of it live really says a lot about the setup that you're playing in. Yeah, and then that night there was also this amazing singer performing, so I got to go join the audience after I played and watch Hart Sawyer, and she did an opera aria, and she's a trained opera singer, and it was just a beautiful performance. So we got to hear that, and then she also did a few songs singing and playing ukulele. And so, yeah, it was, and then another time that I played, I did another one solo, and then I did one where we had this crazy ensemble that was put together just for the ZR Live event, which was me with the hand pans and the flute, and we had Nick Mancini and his ensemble, so he plays vibes, and then there was a tabla player and a cellist. So it's fun with a new instrument, because I'm pretty sure that was a historic moment, because those instruments have probably never been combined before. Especially the hand pans and the vibes. We were like, has anyone done this? What would that sound like? So we got to hear it for the first time in this context. And it was interesting to hear also, when you're in an ensemble, because by yourself, it's a matter of hearing this as compared to everything that might be happening in the space around you, but ultimately you're still right next to your own instrument. When you're with 4 other people, then you get to appreciate it where, you know, the cello player is several feet away from me, and can I still hear him? But he's in this half circle, so we're all, you know, the sound is present from all the musicians. So, you know, that was definitely a cool experience, especially with such an interesting sound to get to hear it so clearly.